here with something a little bit different for you. If you have been following this channel or following me on Instagram at author Jennifer L. Kelly, then you know that I am a UVM ambassador. And UVM stands for the University of Vermont, and I am an ambassador for their Center of Learning, Innovation, and Continuing Distance Education. It's a 3-month thing, and we're about halfway through. So I have a video on this channel, which I'll link, that is all about my UVM experience, which was last summer in 2020. I completed their digital marketing certificate program, and I kind of talk about why I did that, how it fit into my life at the time, and then what I've been able to do as a result of that. But in this video, I just wanted to take a minute to talk to you about some of the extra programs aside from that, because they have a vast selection of things that if you're looking to add to your skill set to better yourself in your current career, add to your skill set to change your career, or just looking to maybe acquire a skill that you can use for something you enjoy doing on the side. For me, I don't know if I'm going to reopen. I don't think I am, but I had a candle shop for 3 years and I closed when I moved, and I don't have the same type of shop space, but also I found that I'm not using social media in the same way that I used to, and that was my primary tool for promoting myself. However, at the time, I thought at the very least the Fundamentals in Digital Marketing certificate could help me, you know, with things in regards to my shop, or I write books and maybe in my author promotion, or it could ideally help me in my career, which it did help me in my career. I switched departments from in my current workspace, and I'm learning a bunch of new things and interacting with people in a whole new way. So it's really nice for people to be able to see this other side of my personality and of my skills that maybe they weren't really seeing in the department I was in before, because it was kind of a self-contained department that didn't really work too much with other departments within the company. But let's take a minute and discuss some of the courses and offerings that UVM has. So you don't have to go. University of Vermont is a real location in Burlington, Vermont. I do not live in Burlington. I live in Ohio, in the Cleveland area. So online was the option for me. You don't have to go back to school. I already have a bachelor's and I have a master's degree. I was not looking to acquire. I was like, do I need to get a master's of business administration? Do I really want to get another master's? That's a lot of debt to take on. Well, I was able to, you know, get this certificate instead and take this course, and the course was cost effective enough where they had like a promotion going at the time and I got a discount, but then also I was able to put it on I don't always recommend this because your finances are your business, but I put it on a credit card that was no interest, and it's going to be paid off in July. So I had no interest for a year and was able to make payments essentially on this course, and to me that was ideal. So at the time I took this course, it was under $2,000, which if you know anything about college, I'm still paying my master's degree off, and that's like 5-6-figure student loan debt right there. And I graduated in 2008 and it's 2021. So a certificate is a really feasible option for furthering your education. So right now I'm on the learn.uvm.edu website. So there that is for you, and I'll link that below as well. But first, let me sidetrack by saying they do have something called Summer University. So if you are a high school junior or senior, or if you are the parent of one or a sibling of one, perhaps you want to check out their Summer University. It's a great program, as far as I understand, that you can explore majors and do projects in those majors, you know, before declaring a major when you go to university. And I wish that I had done something like that, because I feel I didn't get the guidance that I necessarily needed in retrospect in terms of making a wise decision on something that costs so much. And people say like buying a house is the biggest expense you'll ever have in your life, and I don't think that's true anymore. This is my second house, and I have to say that my college education was the biggest purchase of my life, and you're going to be paying student loans forever. So I think this is a great alternative. So Summer University or Summer Academy is great for students who are in high school still and want to check out some different majors before making such a big decision. So when I go to learn.uvm.edu, I am going to look at programs from their menu, And it breaks it down into area of study, learning format, session types, and program types. So you really do have to look. It's color coded, but some classes are hybrid, some courses are online only, some are online or in person, you can choose, and some are listed as in person. So you want to make sure that you're checking that out, because if you're not in Burlington, obviously you're not going to be attending an in-person course. But I just wanted to list some of the programs that they have for you and maybe tell you a little bit about them. Like I said, if you want to hear about my personal journey, you can check out that video and I'll link it so that you can see that. And I have a really, really small video. So that one's about 20 minutes, but on my Instagram and my IGTV, I have a really small, like 5 to 10 minute video that is kind of a quicker summary about my experience. So they do have like some master's programs and exam preparatory stuff. I really want to focus on the certificates here because for me and my audience, I think that most of us are either looking to add to our skill set for a job change or career change, or to add to our skill set to better ourselves in our current position and create some leverage for ourselves. So I'm really going to focus on the certificates that they have. So they do have some fun ones. They have Artisan Cheese and Sensory Fundamentals Professional Certificate, which is a 4-week online program for cheesemongers. They have an Asana Project Management Certificate, which masters using the Asana platform and other tools for project planning. Let's see. They have the Business of Craft Beer, which I think is just fun in itself. So, like I said, when it comes to side hustles or other outside interests, they do have some programs that might fit for that. So that is UVM's fully online business school for brewery startups and brewery expansion. They have a cannabis course at UVM, which is evidence-based, fully online, and relevant certificate programs in cannabis plant biology and cannabis science and medicine. For anyone who follows me who's a teacher, I used to be a teacher for 9 years, and I have teaching videos. If you go way back on my channel, I have some teaching strategy videos. So they do have some hybrid course options for career pathways into teaching, and I think there's another one that I'll come to a little bit later. These are in alphabetical order if you couldn't tell. They have a certificate in cybersecurity, certificate in gerontology, which I don't know how exactly to pronounce that, but I know it has to do with geriatrics. So if that is something that interests you. They have a, let's see, on campus and online is a certificate of graduate study in complex systems. So that is computation and theoretical techniques for describing and understanding complex natural and socio-technical systems. They have a certificate of graduate study in sustainable enterprise. A coding certificate boot camp, which is an 18-week course giving you technical skills and experience you need to build web apps from start to finish, along with the most sought-after communications. Here's another one for teachers. Communication in children with complex motor needs. I will say that says it's on campus, but if you're local to the Burlington area of Vermont, that might be worth a look. Let's see. Computer software certification is a hybrid course to advance your career in IT-related field with their 15-credit certificate. If you are a counselor, they have Coping with Separation and Divorce, an online program. If you're more into wellness and less of counseling, they have a culinary nutrition online certificate program. I did the digital marketing at UVM, which had several modules and covered everything from like social media, paid ads, SEO. Those were like the big ones, email marketing. And then we had a capstone project as well. So that's available online. Disability Studies Graduate Certificate to enhance diverse education and instructional needs of educators, healthcare professionals, people with disabilities, and family members. That's a hybrid course. Educational Technology online sequence for my teacher friends. A flexible online program of 6 graduate courses designed to help teachers, library media specialists, and other educators create technology-enhanced curriculum. I'm going to throw that out there too. If you're in the state of Ohio, I don't know other states' requirements. You do need to have so many hours to renew your license every, I don't remember if it's 4 years or 6 years, but that's an online program of 6 graduate courses. So that would be something that you could do towards your renewal. One of my friends just watched an informative webinar on the end-of-life doula professional certificate. There is, let's see, the GIS and Data Communication Professional Certificate. If you don't know what GIS is, that is Geographic Information Systems. They also have Health Sciences Online Degree Completion Program. Something else that I had a friend express interest in was the Integrative Health and Wellness Coaching Certificate. That's a 15 credit certificate to prepare you to work with individuals to promote healthy lifestyle changes. So again, something that you could acquire that is cost effective, that could give you the qualifications you need to potentially start a side business, which could eventually become your full-time life, and you can be in charge of your life. And I think that is a really freeing idea, which is kind of why I'm so passionate about the variety of programs that UVM offers. Let's see, Introduction to Beekeeping, which I think is amazing. We know that there's collapsing bee colonies, and we know it's a major issue. So if that is interesting to you, I think you should check that out. Let's see. Like I said, I'm trying to focus more on the certificates. If you are a teacher friend needing certification or like credits for renewal or continuing ed, they do have a master's degree in educational leadership, which is online and on campus. They also have a master's in curriculum and instruction if you're a teacher, or higher education and student affairs. Gotta throw out some options for my teachers, even though they're not certificates. Let's see. Mind Edge at UVM is more cost-effective courses. I think they are usually in the like $75 to $100 range. So you can check those out. For a while they had a promotion in March, and they have courses in personal creativity, being creative in a team setting, and things like that. So Mind Edge is a collaboration that UVM has, so you can check out those programs as well. They're a little bit less expensive than a full certificate program, and they're self-paced typically. Let's see. They have lots of online master options, or if you're pre-med, they have some post-baccalaureate programs. I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly. Pre-college programs, gotta throw that out there. If you have a son or daughter, in addition to the summer academy, you can choose from over 100 courses throughout the year, as well as our 4-week intensive summer academy program. They have professional development courses for education and social services, offering exciting new opportunities and strategies to help you make a difference for individuals, families, schools, and communities. Public health, which obviously is a thing. Healthcare is the biggest industry in the United States of America, and I didn't know that. I just found that out just yesterday. So school library media specialist. Now, if I was still a teacher, this is a pathway that I would have considered because of my passion for books. But you can use it toward licensure in school library media studies in Vermont, or acquire a graduate degree in school library media. The Summer Academy, which I've mentioned several times. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, Facebook Digital Marketing Certificate. Gain the skills needed to develop winning marketing strategy, launch and optimize effective marketing campaigns, and enhance your career as a digital marketer. That is available online. Unity Immersive Design Certificate is online, which is you can master foundational skills in Unity, which I'm guessing is a design program, to create virtual spaces and grow your career in 3D development. They have an unmanned aircraft system drone workshop, which is 2 weeks online, and it's on the use of drones for geospatial analysis. That would be pretty cool. And they also have a winter greens, which is learn how to maintain green, nutritious, delicious vegetable production throughout the cold northern winters of Vermont. That's online, but if, like I said, we're in Cleveland, or I'm in Cleveland, and we pretty much get snow from October through April. So I feel like even that could be relevant to people who aren't necessarily in Vermont. So like I said, this is learn.uvm.edu, and I went into the program options right here in this menu. You can also see the courses, you can register. So overall for me, UVM was a great experience. It was really fun going back. I hadn't been in school since 2008, so to go back in 2020, and I was really not into online, I'm not gonna lie, because I had taken one online course with my master's and it was really stressful for me, so I kind of was nervous about that. But once I figured out the structure, once I attended my first class, realized like how I needed to maintain and organize my workload, it was a great experience. You will find you know, when you're posting to the discussion boards and things like that, you will find the few people who post around the same time as you, and that almost becomes like your little like cohort group as you move through the course and who you interact with. And I think that's the most important thing, is maybe finding 1 to 3 other people who, you know, you can interact with in the course to make it a little bit more intimate. Instructors were super available. I've connected to all of them on LinkedIn. It's encouraged for you to do so, at least in the digital marketing course it was, and I can't imagine that any of the other courses at UVM would be any different. Like I said, if you want to hear my full experience, you can check out the video linked in this video. It's about 20 minutes. If you want something a little quicker, jump over to my Instagram at author Jennifer L. Kelly. Check out my IGTV video. It's also listed in my feed. That one's a little bit shorter. It's between 5 and 10 minutes. And I go into my experience with UVM CLI CDE. Like I said, that's University of Vermont, real school, which is one of the reasons that I applied, is I wanted a school with a physical location. So University of Vermont, Center for Learning and Innovation, continuing distance education, summer academy, great for college age students or students preparing to go into college so they can explore different majors before making this huge life decision that's going to be one of the biggest financial decisions of their life. And the other programs, certificates, like I said, there are some online masters, lots of options for teachers out there who need to get certain credit hours in order to renew their licensure, certificates to better your current career and level up there, or to start establishing the foundation for, you know, either a lucrative side career or something that you want to pivot to eventually. But UVM has lots of options. That's learn.uvm.edu. Follow me on Instagram for more posts about UVM. I'm still an ambassador until the first week in May, I think. So be sure to check that out. Thank you for sticking around. Typically I do introverted lifestyle videos, so if you're into beauty hauls, Dollar Tree hauls, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Hobby Lobby, book hauls, I'll be doing a book outlet store, bookoutlet.com unboxing when my order comes. If you're into crafting, writing, or reading, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you stick around. If you have questions about UVM or about my experience with the digital marketing certificate, hit them up in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer, or DM me over on Instagram at author Jennifer L. Kelly, which is also linked below. And I hope you found this video useful. In the meanwhile, stay introverted. Bye!